play and run and defend. That's what he did when he was a youngster. He didn't grow until he was a bit older, and so when he
40-30.
How do you go about shifting that engine? How do you go about developing a player who's got a lot of weapons into becoming that slightly more...
When you're beating somebody and you're going to obviously win the match, let's get aggressive here. Start
Game.
That was a big game. Dry up. Obviously, Medvedev match was a little different. It was the second set.
Necessarily.
Game.
Things up well, though, as that match progressed.
40-15.
Fortunately, the conditions are perfect.
Game.
And Osama to find himself ahead after 3 games for Jack Draper to reach this stage of his career.
Well, part of that is injuries. As you could see, if he'd ever get a full season in, he was a top.
And this guy was in a similar position, right? In his career, he had some problems. Is that just the rigors of how physical the game has become now?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, it's. I don't know how they don't have more injuries with you see the limits.
That was a meaningful return. So early on.
So the first one was a lefty spinner, and he got a short ball out of it and then flattened out the second forehand. And it was just pure pace that allowed him to get this sitter volley to deal with.
So maybe that's...
I knew there was something. It couldn't have been him.
Game. Draper.
He really has kept so many guessing. Andre, you got a good look at that serve. Give us a... there's the first break. First serves lacking.
Anytime that you play as a righty, you play lefty.
Love 15.
Generally. He went cross court on every single shot in that rally, and he was allowing Sinner to try to create something.
Yeah, not always the wisest of plays, but
15-40.
got away with it. Cheap points will come his way somewhat surprisingly.
Both of them need one 25-shot rally. This was a great second serve, a ridiculous return, and now from outside the doubles line, that whipper of a forehand when he needed it at 15-30. When he needed it at 15-30. I think I heard James Troutman just say slide him off, so it should be a wide serve.
Draper.
Got quite the time he had.
Draper's played 1-7-5 set. That's it on the way to the semifinal. So neither of them had a lot of practice at the most.
Played county tennis back home.
Game Sinner.
Showing Sinner to hit the ball. They feel like he's not properly hitting the ball.
Can you put your finger on why that might be? Is that to do with what Draper's bringing here, or is he a bit?
40-30.
Yeah, he's got a good number of unreturned on the first serve so far. Drop shot in the end proved to be just a little heavy.
Sinner way back for this second, so furthest we've seen him looking for a forehand.
And Draper looked to counter it. Yeah, it's interesting because his first serve percentage is still only 50%, but half of those first serves have not come back.
A couple of them have been ugly nervous early on. He hit one halfway up the net.
Second chance to break for the Italian.
He was on that one.
Is it beginning to impact Draper as well physically? Took a lot of pressure in this game.
Advantage, Sinner.
Yeah, that was a point that if you're Draper, you're pretty discouraged because he hit about 4 balls off the baseline and didn't get any but a bit of an edge in any of those shots. Sinner able to just continue getting the length himself.
Which wasn't apparent this morning, I have to say.
Spider cam was still moving. That's what he was complaining about.
Sinner's tightened things up, hasn't he?
Game first set,
Swing to finish.
Sinner.
The world #1 has taken the opener.
7
It was a
games
good
to
one.
5.
He takes it 7-5.
That was the director. What he was saying is you're losing the long rallies.
Good, I think it was.
That's the way. That's the intent. Come on.
But you do gotta
Reward yourself for doing the right things. Here we go. Come
gotta
on.
love that Draper listens to his coach. Told him to serve wide earlier. He served wide. He told him shorten the points.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Right here. Unlucky.
could turn that point in his favour.
Advantage,
Up he gets here.
Draper.
Just look at this.
You know, he was running away. They're not showing it to you, but he was running away to get around his backhand, and the ball just kept chasing him because it's sliding into him.
S&V, mate. Here we go.
It's the first reasonable drop shot we've seen from Draper, so maybe he's starting.
Industrious hold that was. He's digging very deep right now as the British #1.
So it's up to Draper to figure something out to get that
Love
temperature.
15s.
Yeah,
15-30.
And as Jimmy was telling us earlier on, just take the trip to Florida.
40-30. Juice.
So much good work by Jack Draper. And once again, the drop shot
Advantage, Sinner.
was not as effective as he would have liked.
It's never that easy to kill a drop shot when it's about shoulder height. That's start the point with a big forehand.
Game, Sinner.
Of Sinner. We haven't seen any sign that it's bothering him. Well, Draper finally hit a short volley that I've been asking for, and Sinner showed you just how well he
15.
moves.
Just seems like Jack Draper is working really hard on those serves. You can see him gripping the racket. You can see him forcing himself. It's not flowing. It's not easy. It just seems like hard work, and I think that's where the first serve percentage comes from.
Serving at 28%. He's managed to hold the first game of this set. He's gotten to 30 all with that winner volley. And that would be a win for him to find a way to hold serve twice while having to win rally after rally. Serves, he's having to win points.
T40.
He's swinging freely, and he's cutting loose a little more often right now.
Come on.
Youth.
You just got to add the element of making some effective first serves.
Words of advice from James Trotman. Looking for his man to try and control the outcome.
He has such pace and depth on those ground strokes, and even if you hit a ball in the corner, when he hits it that way, the ball lands short, and Sinner's able to take control.
Game
Get that
Sinner.
elbow away from his rib cage. And this is where all the hard work that he has put in will have to pay off. Many feet behind the baseline in the deuce court, but look where Sinner is in the ad.
Game Draper.
But again, Draper holds and return off a second serve that floated long.
Game Sinner.
That was huge ball striking from Draper, and then he finished it with some beautiful touch. I know Draper won the final lap, but
And you could definitely tell.
did the very sensible thing, didn't he? Serve wide, hit to the open court, just start punishing him.
Advantage, Sinner.
Moving the ball corner to corner. He still hit it 93 miles an hour.
Game, Sinner.
One thing is
it's flat. He's able to block it in those corners. He produces some class in that fashion. And he's up there more and more right now. But at what cost?
Yeah. Physical toll's taken on him, and now 1 or 2 points later, they're worried about Sinner.
Yeah, this was the point, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was an incredible series of shots. All of them in this rally were incredible. Just losing the balance and falling on his hand was just so dangerous.
And I'm only speculating, but of course these guys are perspiring so much. There's just little bits more water out there on the court, and I don't know if that's what he slipped on or who knows.
We don't know, but yeah, incredible stuff. And that last forehand was unbelievable as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sinner is receiving a medical
2 miles an
timeout.
hour off an overhead for a winner, but the wrist. Yes.
Game, Draper.
And he's going to call for the trainer.
Third, Tila.
Sinner doing his best not to have to hit the bat.
Game, Sinner.
And the big finish down the middle. You have to hand it to Draper to yield here.
thing is the level of play for him has gone up, partly because I think he has no choice but to red line it a bit, making a lot of errors. That hasn't really happened.
Off pace where he has to create it on the left wrist, that seemed to bother him.
Jannik Sinner.
Looks as though we're headed to a tie break.
Game, Sinner.
And we head there in emphatic style.
Announcer jinx that you just attempted for your countrymen.
He's made a very fast start to this one. He's given everything.
Sinner.
Draper has got a mounted.
New balls, please. Sinner leads by 2 sets of love.
So there's no loping from side to side.
And the obvious value right now in experience of this sort of intensity, Jimmy, in a
40-15. Game, Sinner. First game, third set.
Without his legs. Even though he's serving volley there, it was a casual, it was a Pete Sampras serve and volley where you
Game, Draper. Game, Sinner.
But he's got to just get a little more comfortable at dictating from the middle. Turned into a full John McEnroe. Decent. Until he got exhausted. Now he's looking like it.
Game, Draper. Game, Sinner.
Sinner holding comfortably in set number 3, just 2 points lost so far.
You could almost see Draper thinking,
15
oh,
all.
I think I can get to it, but should I run? You could almost see his brain thinking, should I run, should I not? Chose poorly. This set, because I don't expect almost any 9-shot rallies.
Game, Sinner.
There's the break. And that should be enough into the US Open final.
How quick is Sinner? Look where he
Sinner
is.
leads 4 games to 2.
And
That's
he
it.
gobbled up that ground in a split second. He was back by the...
Love.
That's where the advantage goes to him. This is just another match
40 love.
that he has played.
Game, Sinner.
He's almost there, the world #1. The intensity of the battle has dissipated, hasn't it?
It's almost as if Draper's torturing himself, or Sinner's torturing Draper on purpose. I'm going to let you win this point. Now I'm going to punish you.
Doubles partners these two were just a few weeks ago. The legs most definitely have not left Sinner. A fine chase.
Advantage, Sinner. Game, set match, Sinner.
It will be
3
her
sets of love.
first US Open
7-5,
final
7-6,
for Jannik Sinner.
6-2.
It was, for much of it, survival of the fittest. Sinner was the stronger when it counted in that department. For Draper, there'll be more to come, but the Italian prevails in straight sets.